That's a good thumbnail face, right? Hello everybody, welcome to my second ever shard opening on my channel. This is gonna be super cool because I think the last time I opened shards was during a non-2x event and there were no targeted champions. So it was basically a complete waste of time. I didn't get any legendaries. I got Mordecai, who I then used as food. I made the worst mistake imaginable. I used Mordecai as food. That was oh man. But today, as you can see, with Ancient Shards, there are two events right now. There is a 2x chance for epic and legendaries, and a targeted champion boost for Harima? I'm gonna go with Harima. I don't have this champion, but the reviews seem pretty good, right? The reviews here seem pretty good. So, hopefully I can get my hands on a brand new legendary champion in today's video. Now, unfortunately, I have 8 shards. I don't have many. I do not have many at all. I was going to buy this, so I'd have a nice round number, but unfortunately, I don't have enough gems, and my gem mine is not going to give me enough gems for that until probably tomorrow. As you can see, time until full 23 hours, and I only get 15 from that. That would bring me up to just about enough. The targeted champion boost will still be going, and the 2x event will still be going, but I wanted to get this video out today. I wanted to I wanted to record now. I wanted to record today. So I'm hoping that maybe there's a quest with gems. Let's see. Is there anything here with gems? Oh, classic arena battles and a faction wars boss. Oh, that gives me 10 gems. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Let me know what you think about the fact that they moved the clan v clan. I think it's a bit annoying because I had Relic Keeper ready to fuse and they moved it. They changed it. So that's kind of annoying. I don't have many shards to open. I also have a sacred shard. There is no 2x event right now for the sacred shards, but if I don't pull a legendary in this video, I will open my sacred shard at the end. That's how I'm feeling right now. Let's see how it goes. First shard, here we go. Okay, a blue. Nothing much. Okay, nothing much here to see. Attacks one enemy, has a 10% chance of placing a sleep. Attacks all enemies, places a increased speed on all allies, and fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%, decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 15%. Certainly not the best kit out there, but certainly not the worst. Another blue. Oh, Hellborn Sprite. I do believe Hellborn Sprite is somewhat new, probably about a year old maybe at this point. Attacks one enemy, has a 25% chance of playing a weakened debuff. Attacks one enemy 3 times, each hit has a chance of placing a heal reduction. Increases the duration of all ally buffs by 1 turn, then places a increased crit rate buff. Not very impressive at all, really. I do like this. Increases duration of all ally buffs. This could help with keeping shields up for the clan boss team with Brogni, but there are also better champions out there for that, so if you're lucky enough to have one of those better champions, I would not invest in Hellborn Sprite. Come on, give me something good. Another blue. Okay. Anointed. Attacks one enemy 3 times, has a 25% chance of placing a sleep, or no, sorry, a freeze for 1 turn, which is not bad. I do wish that one of these books increased this chance from a 25% to a 30 at least. Attacks one enemy 2 times, has a chance of stealing a buff, on a 4-turn cooldown. It's okay, not super impressive, and fills the turn meter of all allies by 25%, places increase crit rate buff on a 4-turn cooldown. Not super impressed. This is not great. Give me something good. Give me an app. Oh, hey, Steel Skull. Okay, attacks one enemy 2 times, has a 10% chance of placing a poison debuff for 1 turn. or 2 turns, sorry, on the A1, which is pretty good. Heals a target, removes all debuffs from a target, and then heals them by 40%. That's not a bad ability. And here, places a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown, heals all allies by 20% of their max HP, and that can be buffed up to a 30%. That is not bad. And then obviously a Faction Crypts aura. Not super impressive. I don't really like Faction Crypts auras. I would rather these just be all battles or all dungeons. But not a bad kit. And I have been desperately looking for a decent Skinwalker's champion for a while. So I'm quite happy with this. As you can see, the reviews for these 3 are quite good. Reviews for Faction Wars, quite good. Ooh, that is quite the score. But I wouldn't pay too much attention to reviews. I always think you should just have a look at the champions yourselves and test them out yourselves and see if you actually like them. If you have the resources to do that, obviously. Alright, 4 left. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can get something good here. Okay, Chaplain. Attacks 1 enemy. Removes all debuffs from a target ally, then heals the target. The heal amount is proportional to this champion's attack. Attacks all enemies. Heals all allies by 25% of the damage inflicted. On a 4-turn cooldown. Yeah, not a super good champion. Reviews are okay. Kind of a... I don't know. How would you put it? I'd say maybe an average, very average rare. Not super good, not awful. Let's see what we can get. Come on, I want to see a legendary. At least 1 legendary. Come on. Okay, we get a blue Hurler. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 25% chance to ignore defense by 50%. I don't think this is very good. I'm just gonna say it. I don't think this is particularly good. I think attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Okay. Each hit has a 25% chance to ignore defense by 50%? That's it? This should at least be a 50% chance. I mean, look at all these books for an A1. We need at least 1 of these to increase this chance. Come on, man. Alright, what's this? Attacks 1 enemy. Removes 1 random buff from the target. Fills this champion's turn meter by 30%. Yeah. Attacks 1 enemy. Puts the target's skills on cooldown. Now, this is good. I like this ability, except it's on a 5-turn cooldown. But the rest of the kit just doesn't justify this, in my opinion. Increases ally attacks in dungeons by 21%. I mean, the reviews, again, pretty average rare. For me, probably not one of the better ones. What else have we got? Come on, give me a legendary, please. Oh. Sorceress. Attacks 1 enemy. Has a 30% chance of placing a 15% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. I do like having decreased speed on an A1. It is very helpful. But Stag Knight can do that and do it a lot better. So if you're looking for a decreased speed debuff champion, Stag Knight is the one to go to. I'll show you his kit in a second. Here we have attacks 1 enemy 2 times, has a 20% chance of placing an extra hit. So basically, attacks 2 times, has a 20% chance of attacking a 3rd time. On a 3-turn cooldown, can be brought down to a 2-turn. I don't think it's that good. I don't think that's super good. And here's almost where it gets good. Attacks 3 enemies at random. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. That's when it's ascended. On a 5-turn cooldown, can be brought down to a 4-turn. This, I think, should just be an AoE. If this was just an AoE, it would be pretty good. But let's head over to Stag Knight real quick, and I'll show you the difference. Jesus Christ, go away, Polarium. I do not want to buy your stuff. So, attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. This is really nice. And you can book that up to a 50% chance, which is very good. And this is great. The attacks one enemy 2 times, because if you're going against someone like Ultimate Death Knight in Arena, because it hits 2 times, the first hit will hit Ultimate Death Knight, and then the second hit will hit whoever you targeted originally. And that means you have a chance of placing a decreased speed debuff on both champions. That is pretty good. And this attacks all enemies, has a 70% chance, and this can be brought up to a 95% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense buff and a 50% decreased attack buff for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown when fully booked. That is really good. And this passive is pretty cool. Places a 50% increase accuracy buff on an ally for 1 turn each time the ally has a debuff resisted by an enemy. This is really nice. It works really well in Arena. I just wanted to show off his kit there real quick. We have 1 Ancient Shard, and then I can buy 3 more. Let's see. Come on. Give me a legendary, please. Give me a legendary. Nope. Okay, Grandmaster. Do we even need to talk about Grandmaster here? Attacks 1 enemy 3 times. Okay. Attacks 1 enemy. Has a 40% chance of placing a 25% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. This would be nice on an AoE. And then this provoke ability on 1 enemy for 1 turn. I mean, that's all you need on a provoke, right? 1 turn. 4 turn, but you can bring it down to a 3-turn cooldown. Not great. I think if one of these 2 were on an AoE, probably not an awful kit, but certainly not a great rare in my opinion. And the reviews, oh dear, the reviews seem to agree, except for Fire Knight. Attacks 1 enemy 3 times, might be useful in Fire Knight, but there are certainly better champions out there for that. Alright, let's see what's going on in this tournament here. Ooh, I might pull that at the end of the video, just for an extra little treat. I would have liked to get to the top here for these books. I also would have liked to get to the top for this champion, but it looks like I have been placed into a category with possibly a whale. So that is unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to grab these. Alright, we got 3 more chances. Oh, hold on. We got 3 more chances at a legendary. This is a 2 times chance. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. I believe. Oh, an epic. Okay. Oh. Attacks 1 enemy. Has a 50% chance of placing an increased defense buff on this champion for 2 turns. Okay. Attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing a 25% weakened debuff for 2 turns. Okay. This will be nice on an AoE, and revives an ally with 40% HP and 40% turn meter, then heals all allies by 15% of their max HP. This comes up to a 35% heal, which is okay. I do like to see more revive champions, but I don't know. There are so many better epics out there, and an ally speed and faction crypts. Not great. Alright. Come on. Give me a legendary, please. Come on, Polarium. Oh. Slayer. Really? Attacks 1 enemy. Has a chance of placing a decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. Not horrible. Alright. Attacks all enemies. It's just an AoE. It's just an AoE. Attacks 1 enemy. Places a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. Has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn on a 4-turn cooldown. Yeah. Certainly not the best rare, but certainly not the worst either. There are definitely worse. I'm not super disappointed, but not super impressed either. Alright, come on. Give me last shard. Come on, Plarium. Come on. Oh, okay. Fang Cleric attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of transferring one random debuff from this champion to the target. This is okay, except for the fact that you need $1,000,000. Jesus Christ, man. I do not have a library card that is even capable of taking this many books. Oh, that was a horrible joke. Heals an ally by 20% of this champion's max HP. Also fills the target's turn meter by 30% if they are fully healed by this skill. Places a veil buff on the target for 1 turn if they are not fully healed by this skill on a 2-turn cooldown. So that is actually not a bad ability. Now that I'm reading this, this isn't too bad. And this can be booked up to a 40%, heals by 40% of this champion's max HP. So if you just absolutely only put HP on this champion, this could be a huge heal. It is unfortunate that it's only on one target. I would have liked if maybe it healed all other allies by 5% or something. And here, revives a dead ally with 30% HP, then fills their turn meter by 30%. Also places an unkillable buff on the target for 1 turn, and a 15% continuous heal buff for 2 turns, on a 4-turn cooldown. So this actually isn't too bad either. Not a bad ability. Ally speed in all battles by 15%. Could be a decent speed lead in Arena. If you haven't got a reviver for Arena, this could be a very good revive ability. I'm actually not too unhappy with this guy. Certainly not what I wanted. I did actually I did want a legendary, but we don't always get what we want. Let's see, Sacred Shard. Should we do it? You know what? Champion Chase Tournament, am I right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. Come on. Oh, an epic. Oh, Fang Cleric. Hi, Fang Cleric. That is unfortunate. Okay, that is... Oh man, I think to finish off this video, I might just open this up, because right now my soul collection is not looking too good. I don't have any of these champions. I do want Pestilus. That will be quite nice actually for my clan boss team. Taragia I don't have, obviously. I would also like Theodore, because he does have the buff the debuff extension on poisons and HP burn, I believe. Increases the duration of all poison debuffs and HP burn debuffs on all enemies by 1 turn. Then instantly activates any poison debuff and HP burn debuff on each enemy. Places a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns on enemies not under poison debuffs or HP burn debuffs on a 3-turn cooldown. Oh man. That is an ability. Let's open up this Mortal Soulstone to end off this video. I'm hoping I get a legendary soul out of this for a champion that I actually have. That will be really nice. Let's see. What do I get? A blue for Avenger. Avenger. So we have Avenger here. Attack 1 enemy. Has a 30% chance of placing a decreased defense debuff. It's alright. Attacks at random 2 times. Interesting wording. Has an extra 15% chance of inflicting a critical hit. Okay. Attacks 1 enemy. This skill always inflicts a critical hit. Really? I don't know, man. Am I missing something here? This doesn't seem particularly impressive. I don't know, unless she's got like really insane multipliers, doesn't seem super impressive. Well, I pulled 2 Fang Clerics. I'm probably gonna build one, maybe throw the other one in my faction Guardians, maybe? Let's see, Dark Elves, yeah, I'll put them in my faction Guardians there. Plus 10% HP for all of my epic Dark Elves should help a little bit. That, I think, is gonna do it for this video. Just like last time, no legendary. It could be due to the fact that during the double legendary event, I did pull some shards, and I did pull Killian the Lucky, and I also pulled Elder Skarg, so I burned right through my mercy on some okay legendaries. I believe Killian got a buff recently. That's how it is in Raid Shadow Legends, I suppose. So, hopefully better luck next time. If you pulled any shards, any legendaries or epics during this particular 2x event, let me know in the comments. If you actually play Raid Shadow Legends. I know not all of my viewers play Raid Shadow Legends, so this is probably very out of the ordinary for most of you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully in the next one I will have better luck. I'm wishing you all fantastic good luck in your next shard pulls. Hopefully you pull some very cool legendaries. Hopefully I pull some very cool legendaries soon. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Draw me closer to your side. Take your